Okay, today I'm going to do a quick video on painting an iris, double loading your brush, in honor of my good friend Sherry Murphy, who was painting irises. And I thought, oh, I'd like to paint some irises too, and use my one-stroke technique. So I have some colors here. I have a dark purple, a light purple. People give them proper names, but I just call them dark and light. And I have a couple colors of green and some white. And like a 3/4 inch flat brush, and I'm going to double load my brush with the lighter purple and then a little white, and just kind of get it loaded there. Get a goodly amount of paint on it, and then I'm going to start with white up, and I'm going to do this first middle petal. I'm going to do it off to the side, and with a little wiggle motion, and I'm going to lift this up so you can see better. Okay. Oh, that works better. Okay. Back to my paint. Okay. White side up. My shadow in the way. No. Okay. My middle petal, kind of just coming down like that. So it looks like that. I may go over that again just to get a little bit more white in there. Come down again. Okay, so that's one petal. Back in the same colors. A light purple and a white. And then I'm going to have this left petal going off to the side a little in a wiggle. Kind of come in and scoop down like that, where you get that little side of a petal. Okay, I'm going to go back in there, purple and white, and do the other side. Okay, I'm going to have to turn this upside down because it's easier to paint in that direction. So I'm going to have the white on the outside, okay, and I'm going to wiggle, 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 almost to the same spot where the other one was, and then with the chiseled edge, kind of just come around like that. And see how it has a nice little petal look there? Okay, so that's what those first few petals look like. Then I'm going to get the darker purple and do the darker purple in the white, and I think I'm going to do the dark on the outside just so I have some variation in color. So I'm going to do the dark purple going down, and then lift up and come back up to the center. And see, when you make that fold, it gives you that nice turn leaf look. And I have to turn it upside down again because it's just easier to paint going away from you. Dark purple and white. Okay. And start from the center. I'm getting that okay? Yeah, okay. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Kind of like in a shoehorn kind of way, and then turn the petal in like that. Okay, so we have that one. And I'm also going to do a couple little buds. I think I'll do those with the darker purple just because it shows up better. The bud I'm going to have kind of just like a little squiggly line and come in, and maybe another little one here just to give it a little, like a little bud. Maybe I'll do two so it has a little brother there. Just a little wiggle. Okay. Now I'm going to put another one off to the side here. Okay, same thing. I'll start out with the light purple, some white, okay, and this one I'm going to kind of have leaning, so I'm going to do this one a little faster. Wiggle, 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 up to the middle, wiggle, 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 back down. Okay, back into my white and purple, white, purple. This one's going to go wiggle, wiggle, oops, I'm going to get more white. That didn't show up well. white, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Come on down and turn. I'm gonna turn this upside down. Okay, light purple. I always have to tell myself so I put it in the right color. Light purple, okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Turn the leaf. Okay, now I'll go into my dark purple. Dark purple and white. Okay. Keep turning so you can see. Dark purple and white. Okay, dark purple going down. And a turned leaf. Okay. I might even do one in, one in the center. But first some dark purple, white. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Turn leaf. And let's see. Do I want one in the center? No, that's good enough. Okay. And maybe I'll give this one a little bud. Over here on this side. Okay, just one little bud. Okay. Now, okay, I'll rinse my brush and I'll get the stem and the leaves in so the purple has a little chance to dry, not very much, so I could get the yellow part in. So, okay, I'm gonna lean that there. And I'm gonna get my 2 greens, light green. Actually, it's a peridot, it's a little metallic because that's my favorite color. And a darker green. Okay, and then where my stem is, I'm just going to start where the center and just kind of come down, pushing a little with a little curve. Go back into my paint. One coming this way. And then, of course, the buds have to come from somewhere, so they'll kind of just like go behind here. And that one will go there, and that one will go there. And I'll do some leaves. Okay, with the flat brush, I'm gonna make it kind of go fat. I'm pushing all the way, but then I'm gonna go up and around and curve until my paint runs out of paint. Wow, that's pretty cool. I always amaze myself. Okay, and this one, I'm gonna start maybe a little higher, and where the petal is, I'm gonna stop and pretend it's going behind there, and then just go up that way, okay? And then for my little buds, I'm gonna do just a little thing there, one here, just tiny little. I could actually do this with my eyes closed, but then you can't see my eyes, okay. Then I'm going to do one here, and this one, fat brush, stopping where that is, and coming out here, wherever it wants to go, that way, okay. And maybe one coming this way, stopping where the purple is, and coming out there. Pretty cool, pretty easy. And a few by the buds too, just to kind of like just a little stem kind of coming around there. Whoa, very cool. Okay, now for my yellow, the little beard things. I'm just getting one of these like cheap kid brushes that you get for like 10 cents. And instead of pouring out yellow paint, because you don't need that much, I'm just gonna go in the cap. A lot of times I'll do that if I just need a little bit. And so where these little beards come, kind of from the center, I kind of just dabble. Kind of still in that roundish motion. Kind of coming down like that. Okay. And let's see, one over here. One over there. Let's see, if I was doing this in like a regular painting, I probably would have done the background first, but this is just a simple technique just to see how to paint some irises. Very simple, easy. And then I didn't use that much yellow from the cap, so I just cap it back up for another day. And put my brush in there. And that is my simple, easy irises. And for inspiration, I used a glass vase that I painted a few years back that looked like this. So you can do the same technique on glass. It makes a beautiful, ooh, I just got paint on my vase. So I don't know if you can see that, but pretty cool on glass. Maybe it needs something white behind it. Okay. I don't know if you can see that better, but iris on glass. So there you go. This one's for you, Sherry Murphy. If you want to know how to paint this and you want to come over and play, give me a call. You know where I live. Bye.